Thank you guys for interacting with my post and with my videos. I really appreciate that, and I hope that you are really benefiting from it. So I got good feedback on education and marketing. So we'll start with education and marketing, and I'm sure we'll do many series on education and many series on marketing, and later on we can move on to other topics like real estate and admin. But in all cases, the prompts are usually the same and the concept is very similar. So what we can do, we can benefit from one subject and apply it to the other. So simply, I will give you, so we start with education, but I will give you the prompt that is, for me, the magic prompt, and you can use it anywhere. So first, it is like the persona, which is your role. What is the role? Second is the task. What are you trying to achieve? Third is the requirement. What the completion need to include? And then you give special instructions. And what would be the special instruction? So let's take an example on education. So you are an experienced education specialist. So this is your role. Second, your task is to develop exam material, study material, learning objectives, so you can combine. And you will see that in the example. So in practice, act as an exam developer. So act as an exam developer for schools with more than 10 years experience. So this is our persona. This is number one. Act as an exam developer with more than 10 years. Second, I want to explain to year 10 students concepts on right triangle and trigonometry to help students prepare for their final exams. And what is the instruction? Give me a list of 20 revision important statements. And that's it. So I specified the year 10 and the subject and what I want 20 revision statement on those concepts. So what I got on Pythagorean theorem, ratios, sine, cosine, tangent, inverse trigonometry, and I got, if you are a math teacher, you will understand exactly what are these concepts. Now I move to another one, which is give the students examples on each of the points discussed above. So some of these points, like for me, are not very understood or a little bit vague. So I'm asking to give examples because if I am a teacher, as you know, some of my friends on the list, so we have, you understand the concept, but you need some examples to understand, to explain to the students. And here we go. Give me the exam material, so I can give those exam material to the students, and I can tell them like I will choose one or two for the exam. 1 out of 10 or 2 out of 10 or 3 out of 10. This can be one style, or I can give them all the exam material and then change the numbers later on and get the answers. So now I changed I hope this is understood. So the prompt is very simple. So I copied the prompt now and I used it in chemistry. So I said act as an exam developer for chemistry with 10 years experience, and I want to explain the following: material, objects, organism, phenomena, and the processes based on the properties and characteristics such as autotrophic, heterotrophic nutrition, biodegradable, non-biodegradable substances, various types of reactions, strong and weak acids and bases. So this is for me a little bit very specific and specialized. So I don't understand that, but I see on my list like Noura and I think Marwa, they are chemistry teachers. So we can give them like some prompts that they can use in their chemistry the exam preparation or the course material preparation. Now we can go to, usually in the exams or in the preparation for the exam, it takes some time. So let's put this prompt, give me like 10 dummy exam material to study for the exam. So we got like nutrition, we got like chemical reaction, and so on and so forth. Now let's say like Mr. Hinnai or Anas or Karim, Ihab, Haneen. So I think some of you is Arabic or languages. So let's talk about Arab writing style. So as a writing expert with more than 10 years experience in writing style, you are teaching a group of new writers on different types of writing. Give me a list of different writing styles, examples on them. So I got like 10 different or 12 different writing style, and I got the purpose to convey emotions, impressions, and experiences in a condensed and rhythmic manner. And then the example on that. So this is what we have in terms of teaching and teachers in general. But usually when I use the ChatGPT, I love to do something. I love to keep my templates and tabs and chats open if I do things, similar things, day after day. So if I am a teacher, you are a teacher, and you are explaining some concepts. So you have some concepts to explain, and you don't want to create a prompt every day. So please remember this prompt, and if you want, I can send it to you or I can put it in the comment. You are a subject matter expert in education and training. When I give you a learning objective, please provide the following: description, learning outcome, 5 main concepts, practical classroom exercise, study material, and 10 multiple choice questions. And where is the prompt now? Keep providing the same for topics that I will mention until I say stop. So when I put this one in, what I got the answer, of course, please provide the learning objective and I'll craft the education material for you. I said like simply addition of 2 numbers of grade 1. So we can go from that simple. So I got the learning objective, the description, learning outcomes, 5 main concepts, adding addition vocab, combining groups, number line, written equation, word problems, and then I got practical classroom exercise. Like it's giving me what I can do in the classroom. For example, give each student a small bag containing various numbers of objects. In pairs, the student pour their objects onto a shared plate and count the total number of objects. So this is like one practical classroom exercise that teachers, you can use inside the classroom. And then I asked for study material. It can be flashcards, worksheet, online games, storybooks, videos. So these can be the study material. And then I got like 10 multiple choice questions. And here we go. So please provide next topic. So this is what I want you to do. Teachers, please do this. Keep a prompt in your tab. Know exactly what you want. If you don't know what you want, please contact me and I can help you develop this prompt. Put it aside, and then you know that tomorrow you have another topic, which is like we started from addition of 2 numbers. We can go like into a deeper discussion, which is like, I don't know about so the next one can be something interesting, like geometry. So it can be a little bit complicated. limits of or derivatives. So next one can be something a little bit more complicated for university students, for example, derivative for calculus 2 or calculus 2 in industrial engineering year 2. Okay, so the topic is not as sophisticated for ChatGPT, or for large language model. So for us, we can like find addition of two numbers is more complicated or sophisticated than derivatives in industrial engineering course, but for large language model they are the same because it will explain it in the same way for different people. So you see now, I did not rewrite the prompt. I kept the prompt. If this is what I do every day, I can keep the prompt as is. And if it is like my weakness or that most of my time is gone on exam preparation or is gone on study material at home or in class, then I can put it in my prompt, and every time I come in the morning or when I prepare for the exam, I put exactly what I want, and here we go. So now you see that ChatGPT is producing for me the exam material that I asked for after developing the study material, the practical classroom exercise, and the 5 main concepts, the learning outcomes, description, and learning objective. So I did not rewrite the prompt. All what I did was just write the topic and it gave it to me. I hope you enjoyed, and we'll do other prompts on writing style next and the tones of writing in writing an email or in writing a correspondence inside an organization. So it can combine a training and administration. And we'll go to marketing. I'll give you something very nice in marketing because you can put yourself in other people's shoes and you can act as the customer. So ChatGPT can give you the solution, then act as the customer to check if this solution might create some problems or some questions. So I can ask, like, give me a pricing strategy for this product, and then I can ask based on what. Then I can be prepared for the Q&A and ask what might be the questions raised by customers on that pricing strategy. And don't forget to subscribe and like, and please put some comments because it's really important for me to know what you think. Thank you. See you in the next one.